Should I be crazy and read them both? Hello friends. So today we are doing another TBR jar video. So I've already taken out the prompts that I used last time. I don't know if I want to just keep them out or if I want to add them back in. Honestly, let me know down below what your thoughts about that are. I just left them out just so I can use all my other prompts because I did add new prompts. I also have 2 books that are automatically going to be on my TBR, and that is going to be Fate Inked in Blood. So this is going to be in the May the Hype Test book club, which will be linked down below, and then beach read because I've been telling myself that I'm going to read a Emily Henry book for the longest time, and honestly I just need to prioritize it. So I picked beach read because on Instagram or Bookstagram I saw somebody, she made like a post where it was like questions and you would pick like, not like questions per, like it would be like what's your dream job, and then it would be like separate things, like 4 separate pictures, and it was like A was author, B was this, and all like 4 options were from different Emily Henry books. So I added all those up and it came to be beach read was the perfect match for me, so we shall actually see if that is true. I don't know if I want to still pick 5 books. I think I might just pick 5 books just in case one of these books don't work out, or if this specific book does not belong to any other prompt. So let's get started. I'm really nervous, quite honestly. I don't know. Picking out the prompts is really fun, but it's also kind of nerve-wracking just because you really don't know what you're gonna get. So I don't know, we'll start with 3 prompts and we'll go from there. So first one, this is so scary. Age gap. I literally just added that. I added a bunch of like tropes to this jar. Second one. Enemies to lovers. These are literally all the new ones. I hope this one's not new. That would be great. A book set in your favorite season. This is an older one. Do I want to do 2 more? I don't know. April was a pretty sort of mood reading month, so I think I'll pick 2 more just to be safe. We have this one. It's thick. I'm kind of scared. A book that has a reading related word in the title. Honestly, I think I think I'm gonna go with beach read for this one. Perfect. Love that. Perfect. It works out in the end. And last one. I'm so scared. If I can open this. A hardcover book. Interesting. So there's one specifically in here that absolutely terrifies me, and it's the one that says the like longest book on your, or like the longest book that you own. And I'm telling you right now, it terrifies me because I know what book that is, and it is A Little Life, and that book scares me. So I have 4 other prompts, and let me go pick them, and I will show you guys then what I have officially picked out. Every time. I'm back. It took me a while to figure out what books I wanted to pick because I had to do a lot of research, and honestly there's a lot of them that I still have not actually picked out. Like I picked out 2 books that related to the prompt, and I guess we'll just kind of figure it out together. So let's get started. So first things first, a hardcover book. Honestly, I was looking through my shelves, nothing was calling or standing out to me that I was super excited to read. So I am going to continue Heir of Fire. I am about 254 pages in, so if I do end up finishing this early, then I might just pick up the next in the series. So this is the only one that really called out to me for a picky hardcover prompt. And then so for a book that has a reading related word in the title, like you guys saw before, it is going to be Beach Read by Emily Henry. So I kept on going between this prompt and Enemies to Lovers because I saw on Instagram that people were saying that this was Enemies to Lovers, but I ended up picking only the book title related prompt for this one. And then for Enemies to Lovers, we have 2 books that I really don't know which one to pick because they both sound so good. So we have Sinners of Saint, I'm assuming the series Vicious, and then Brutal Prince. So this one is 317 pages. And this one is 279. Should I be crazy and read them both? I feel like that's just not gonna happen. So I don't know. This one says he's bad news, wrapped in a good suit. Amelia, they say love and hate are the same feelings experienced under different circumstances, and it's true. The man who comes to me in my dreams also haunts me in my nightmares. He's a brilliant lawyer, a skilled criminal, a beautiful liar, a bully and a savior, a monster and a lover. 10 years ago, he made me run away from the small town where we lived. Now he came for me in New York, and he isn't leaving until he takes me with him. Vicious, I guess is his name. She's a starving artist, pretty and evasive like cherry blossom. 10 years ago, she barged into my life unannounced and turned everything upside down. She paid the price. She's completely off limits. My best friend's ex-girlfriend, the woman who knows my darkest secret, and the daughter of the cheap help we hired to take care of our estate. She hates me. She better get used to me. So we have this one, and then we have a mafia. I believe they're 2 separate families, kind of rival situation. Thinking about it now, and after reading the back of this, I think I'm going to pick Brutal Prince. And if I do end up finishing this early, I might pick this up. We shall see. This to me just sounds more interesting, and I do have more books in this series, so I can continue it. This is the only book in the Sinners of Saint series that I currently own. So we'll go with this one. And then the one that I personally found the hardest to figure out was a book set in your favorite season, because my favorite season is fall, but I was trying to figure out what books on my bookshelves have to do with that season, and immediately I thought of ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕚, since I guess every book is pertaining to different seasons. But from my understanding, the season fall is the 4th book in this series, which I do not currently have. So I'm currently in between spring and summer. I would say spring is somewhat more of my favorite season than summer. Don't get me wrong, I like the warmth. I just personally don't like wearing shorts. So I'm in between The Weeds by ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕚 and Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, which would eventually be my first Abby Jimenez book. But now thinking about it, I think I'm honestly just gonna go in The Weeds. A quick, fun, I hope cute. I started Love Light Farms. I didn't finish it. Is that the first book? Yes, I started Love Light Farms in December. I didn't end up finishing it. Honestly, I cannot tell you why. So I'm gonna go with this one. They're all interconnected standalones, so it doesn't really matter if I start with the second book, technically. And last prompt, once again, could not make up my mind. We have the age gap prompt. So I think this one is going to be the hardest for me to choose between, because it has 2 books that I have been wanting to read. One of them has been For the Longest Time, and the other has been, I would say, my most anticipated read for this year. So we have Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. I've been meaning to read this book for years. I believe this book was the first book that I downloaded on my Kindle, but ended up returning for other books. I don't know. And then we have Wild Love by Elsie Silver. I really think I might pick this up first, because I've just been hearing so much about Ford that I just want to be in the know. I just want to know all about Ford. I am so excited. And honestly, I just love Elsie Silver's writing, and I just eat her writing up and eat all her books up every time I read them. So I'm sorry, Penelope Douglas, but I will have to go with Elsie Silver this time. If you have made it to the end, I'm trying to stack them up. These are all the books on my May TBR. They look like a lot, but honestly, I am very excited. April was a pretty good reading month, which you guys will see in my reading wrap up. If you guys have read any of these books, since a lot of them have been out for the longest time, and a lot of people have already read Wild Love, so if you guys have read any of these, please let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what books are on your guys' TBR, and I love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like. If you want to subscribe for more chaos, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And I love you guys, and I will see you guys this week. Bye!